ever since I saw you in Rishikesh, I knew I'll be here. I keep, shifting between the convenient reality. There is something which put me at ease when I want to be in that state, but I somehow just go back to that pretentious state, and later on it becomes too far to even realize that I am there. I get confused between going by techniques or going by the inquiry of who am I. One thing that I know that this is the truth is because whenever I ask who am I am at peace. After that again the play begins.
But when you do ask who am I, the byproduct is that peace comes. But what is that you discover about yourself?
I experience nothing
Yes.
when I ask that question. There isn't anything there. But in a minute I begin back. I don't know what to do.
This don't know is very auspicious. This don't know is very auspicious. So now what is happening is that you've been looking for various things, you see, and you felt that they will give you some peace. Now you've looked even at spirituality and even the inquiry, who am I, to get you to a place of peace, happiness, joy. But it doesn't work like that. And you might be surprised to hear this. It doesn't work like that because the point of the inquiry is to actually demolish all ideas about this one, which itself is presuming to look for peace. So as long as allegiance is there to this one, who wants peace, who wants happiness, then it continues to be the delusion of the non-existent one. Because this one we cannot find. The body doesn't want freedom, the body doesn't want to inquire. Who is the one that wants peace? That is really the inquiry, isn't it? The inquiry is not to give peace to this non-existent one, but to show you that this one doesn't exist in the first place. So you say that there is nothing. When I inquire, and who is the witness of that nothing? The imagined one. The person cannot participate here because the person is just trying to figure out a way to be relevant in this discussion, isn't it? It's completely left behind. We're at realms which are prior to the birth of the universe. And here, this had about ourselves tries to be a participant. But it cannot be because it cannot fathom this.
Sometimes it's too difficult to differentiate.
Yeah.
It just gets caught. Sometimes you just get carried away thinking that you're doing the right thing and
Okay, so don't think about it and get carried away and show me. No, don't go there. Just get carried away without going to the mind. Getting stuck with what?
The feeling of getting stuck, I guess.
No, just the sense of stuckness, or there is an idea of stuckness. You can
It's a,
differentiate between the two, isn't it?
I think it's an idea.
Idea.
Yeah.
You're getting stuck. But without that idea, and without the idea doesn't mean that the idea should not appear. Only that idea is allowed to come and go. That's it. You're getting stuck. You're getting stuck. Let it come and go. So what? No power can force your belief. You see? It's just a simple habit that we picked up. Hmm? The person identity is just a belief, a collection of beliefs. As you start playing with this, as you start seeing, one, that I don't find this person, then in that itself your belief will start to get dissolved. And then as you recognize what you really are, then all of this will start to lose its power. Here, the game of pretending to be a person will dissolve more and more. But you can try, but you cannot really sit on two chairs at the same time. You cannot say, I will keep my person for this, for my work, for this and that, but then I want in satsang, I will get the truth, but I will try to juggle both of these. It does not work, and it just serves to prolong the journey. And it is based on the idea that outside of satsang, I need the identity to function, which is not true. Even work can happen without the identity of the worker. You see?
Yeah, I'm really struggling with that. So when I go back, I feel so really shitty about it. But sometimes I feel so helpless.
Where are you? You're in Bangalore now, or
Yeah, I moved to London.
life will make the space to align with your innermost urge. So if your innermost urge now is the recognition of the truth and the letting go of that which is false, you will find that life makes the space. Don't try to do something about it. This doership actually is one of the strongest pillars of the ego. If there is a desire in you to play with both ends of the spectrum, the lila and the truth, then that is how this manifest will appear. And as that becomes clearer and clearer, I just want the truth of who I am, then you will find that trust and devotion in that which is running this life will take care of even this body, that will increase, and also you will find yourself more and more in the inquiry and in satsang.
find it so difficult to trust.
You don't have to even do that. Even that is being done on its own. The development of trust can be very simple. All you have to do is just see how what is being shared in satsang, how it is, play with that, experiment with that, and you see that it helps. You see, and as you see some things really work, then that more trust gets developed. So as trust gets developed more and more, as you hear the words of satsang and imbibe them, then you find that one day, without even making a switch like that, you find that not just trust but devotion is here on its own. You see? Because the love is already here. So love mixed with faith, mixed with trust is devotion. But yeah, this actually is very good space to be in. What's going on? This is good. That means we're not, this I don't knowness can seem a bit uncomfortable, but it's actually very auspicious. And as you get used to this grayness of I don't know, this openness of I don't know, you see, then you will find that you don't need to rest on conclusions all the time. The mind is saying, make a conclusion, get to some conclusion. What do I do now? You see, what am I supposed to do? You see, all of this, as we get used to not having any of this conclusion, then we get used to our truths, which is not based on these mental conclusions. The mind is pushing some conclusion, pushing some interpretation. If you allow them to come and go, you find that this is so simple what we speak about here. Because we're used to buying ideas like, I don't trust enough, you should do better at this, you should manage your things better, you should only be in satsang, you should only be at work. It will keep switching all these ideas on you. Don't worry about them, let them come and go.
Be an observer of the ideas.
Yes, yes, if it is possible just to simply keep your attention in that way, that you're just observing, very good.
Sometimes when I reach that space, that not knowing anything,
Yeah.
but suddenly fear gets in.
Yes, yes,
It feels very suffocating
yes, yes,
sometimes.
yes, yes. Actually, the last couple of weeks I've been speaking about this a lot. This primal fear, this dropping of the identity to the mind is death. You see? So when Bhagwan Maharaj said that you have to go through your death to find your freedom, this is what he meant. Because this not knowing, this neutrality, you see, feels wobbly, suffocating, shaky, fear comes, you see, and we want to do what? We want to run and hide behind a concept.
Mm.
The mind will offer up something, but he gave you the answer. This was it. You see, just do that, and you buy that. You see, just to get away from this. But if you can take the wobbliness for some time, if you can take the fear, let it pass, then you see that you get comfortable with that not knowing, this neutrality. And as you get more and more comfortable with the not knowing, in fact, you'll start enjoying this. You see, then you go to the movie, not knowing what the next scene is like. You see, we want to make interpretations and judgments, which takes away the joy from the present moment. This not knowing, you don't know what the next moment is going to be. You don't know what I'm going to say in the next 5 seconds. Enjoy this movie, you see. That is when we are truly meeting life. Otherwise, we are meeting our ideas of life. So let it shake, let it fear come, let it happen. What will happen? All these energetic movements will become like popcorn for you. It's not such a big deal. Oh, fear is coming. Okay. It feels a bit shaky in this not knowingness. And it's okay. You have to shake about. What's your favorite food? What?
It's biryani.
Okay, biryani. Okay. So you're in this. Have you heard me say talk about this conveyor belt? Of no, yeah. So this example comes from an actual restaurant in London, which is called Yo Sushi. So what happens in this restaurant is that you're sitting at your tables, and there's an actual conveyor belt which comes across all tables with all the dishes over there. So whatever you like on the conveyor belt, you just pick up. You don't have to order. You don't have to do anything. So the mind is like this conveyor belt. It will bring various ideas to you. So you can just allow them to come and go. Now suppose that you love biryani so much that you can't resist when it comes on the conveyor belt. So then you will find that initially this impulse will be there when the biryani is crossing. You can smell it coming with all the saffron and everything. You can smell it, and then you think maybe just one last one. Yeah, you pick it up. Just like this, the mind will offer you concepts. Because saying, oh, but this not knowing is too scary. You see, it's too crazy. So all these concepts will come. All your concepts of unworthiness, not doing it right, all these will come because these are your favorite concepts. You've indulged in them, and now there is a habit to pick them up. So the mind uses these opportunities to offer these up in the conveyor belt. So all we have to do is not to pick up. Initially, it can seem like effort. You see, initially it can seem like effort. So when I say that there is no practice or no effort here, actually it is true. See, because actually it is in the picking up that the effort is. But because our habit has been to pick up, it seems like there is effort not to pick it up. So as long as that feels like effort, my suggestion has been that go ahead and make that effort. And not pick it up means nothing. It only means allow it to come and go. Let the conveyor belt keep moving. You don't buy anything from that. You will buy. Everyone buys, you see, something or the other. So when you do buy, then don't buy the next one, which will be the guilt one. You see? So the mind will come and say, see, now you're such a bad boy. You picked up the biryani and he told you not to. Then you pick up that one. You see? And then it'll come, oh, you're such an unworthy seeker. You'll never make it. You pick up that one. Not to do that. If you picked up one, it's fine. Don't pick up the next. That's it. We start with the salad actually. Okay, now that I started, I might as well have the main course and might as well have the dessert. You see, this is how conditioning keeps increasing. Hmm? So, if you picked up the salad, then don't pick up the dessert. If you picked up everything, don't pick up the next meal. There's nothing to feel guilty here. There is no perfection to be attained. And as you allow your thoughts to come and go, then what happens? You'll notice a shift. in the quality of your attention. See? So if your attention is like a fist which is holding on to things, see, and you let it go, then it just opens up. All of us can play with this if you like. Like concentrated either with our thoughts or some content in the phenomenal realm. But as we open the fist of our attention, we find that our perspective becomes more global. This is the letting go. This is the openness. So allow your attention free. This is how to be tension free. If you allow your attention free, you'll see that if you find yourself stressed or tense about something, your attention will be closed up in a fist like this. If you allow it to let it go, some ease will come. Used to doing, trying to get it right, trying to make it. And even in this spirituality, in the self-discovery, we try to use the same rules, but they don't apply, which is why it is so frustrating. I try, this, and just natural resting into who we are. This is simple recognition. So let your attention free, allow your thoughts also to come and go. Just don't give your belief to anything at all. Keep your belief in your pocket and set the world free, including your own body. You have maybe some concepts about the body, leave them also.